General Andrews,
And the Dream Stream presents Rapid Runs!
Basically, that's the whole story. Your girlfriend gets abducted by aliens.
So his girlfriend's getting abducted by aliens every single game.
In the first game, I think it was from a witch doctor. In the second game, there's like two stories. The main villain changes in the American version. They took back the first villain. Okay, let me start in 3, 2, 1. Was that too soon?
No, looks like you got it.
yeah,
Okay.
maybe like a millisecond. We should be good.
I should have called that a bit quicker.
So that's part of Angie's holding these events. Like, you gotta be on your toes for those quick countdowns of nowhere.
That's why I'm off. That's why I'm off cam for this, so I can freak out. But you know, we're good.
Oh no, I made a mistake already.
Okay, so maybe help me through this, because I remember kind of doing and watching like Adventure Island 2. So what is the main differences between Adventure Island 2 and Adventure Island 3? Because before you pointed out this was 3, you're kind of doing like that text setup and stuff. I honestly thought this was the same one, so clearly it's not. So what's changed?
First of all, good timing to ask that. I just got a new item, a boomerang that wasn't in the first game. I can also crouch. And you get a fifth dinosaur friend that wasn't in the second game. And the physics are a bit different, and some songs differ too. Oh, and there, I got a crystal. That's a shield, basically. It's random. Sometimes you can't get it. It's one of the few things in this game that are random. Otherwise, it's pretty much all scripted. Okay, let me just focus here. Don't get the meat. Oh yeah, you're trying to avoid the most possible amount of fruits, because it makes the end of a level longer, because it calculates all the stamina bars you have.
So you really want to just grab what's necessary to survive at the timer then.
Exactly, yes.
So I always thought that was kind of a cool mechanic, like in the Adventure Island series, because realistically, it's like sometimes right down to the bar that people finish levels and stuff like that. But that must make, because I'm assuming, or is there checkpoints in this game? I guess is the better question.
No, you don't
Yeah,
get any checkpoints in the levels. If you get to a boss, no, you don't get a checkpoint. No, I was just thinking, and no.
Yeah, so it's pretty punishing then if you don't make it in time.
In the second game, it's even worse when you die at a boss, because, like in Mario 3, you will get to another level on the map, and that's even worse. That's a cool mechanic, but for a speedrun, that's really cruel.
Yeah, it definitely adds up for sure. So what can this green dino do?
That's the new dinosaur. His passive ability is that he cannot sink in quicksand, and his main attack is rolling, so you can just bump into enemies head on while rolling. That's the first boss. Are
all the bosses kind of similar in this game, or like they take 5 hits, or is that just this boss?
This dinosaur does a lot of damage, so normally it would be like 12 hits, but I think it took 6. If I'm correct. Someone can correct me if I didn't count right.
So okay, actually something I'm kind of genuinely curious too is like learning 2 and then learning 3. Do you think 3 is easier or harder? And as a franchise in general, is this an easy speedrun to learn? Because I think the game casually is pretty difficult.
Actually, I think that playing this game as a speedrun is almost easier in a way, because you find out about all the secret places you could not find before, because you know the game better now. And these secret rooms, they often give you a lot of spare items and spare dinosaurs to get an easier late game. So I would almost say that the speedrun is easier in a way. Okay, here I need to find a secret egg that will make me skip the rest of the island. Right here. And if you bump into the egg, you can throw it in the bottomless pit by accident. So I had to stop right there and jump in place.
I wonder how many people found that casually as a kid and told other friends and then told that they were liars by those friends because nobody believed them.
That's entirely possible.
That kind of mechanic is like literally on the playground what made rumors start, I think. It's like, oh yeah, it appeared after I stood there for like 2 seconds. No, you're a liar, kid.
I love it, yes. Okay, here this bird is important. Gives us our first blue dinosaur. In a normal speedrun where I reset a lot, I would have probably not picked that up, but for a no reset speedrun, I'll take spare dinosaurs as much as possible, just in case.
Dinosaurs are limited then.
Mm-hmm.
So like,
you can stack them up in the menu before you start the level, where you choose what you want.
so what happens like if the speedrun goes disastrously bad and it's no reset and you run out of a specific amount of dinosaur?
Yeah, exactly. I just take as many spares as possible. Because if I have no dinosaurs, the game gets way too hard, and you're also much slower, so speed-wise, it's not really good.
So if you use a dinosaur in a stage, does it take away from like the total, or is it only if you die with the dinosaur it takes away the total?
Hang on. Can you repeat that question? I'm not sure if I understood that right.
Sure, no worries. I said if you die with the dinosaur, does it take away from the total, or is it if you just beat a stage, it takes away from the total?
Oh, it takes away from the total, yes.
So you constantly basically have to like replenish the dinosaurs then?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I was kind of wondering like if you successfully get to the end of the stage, like if it took away from that total or not.
Yeah, and when I know in advance that there's a green dinosaur that is going to be in the next level, I'll try to get in advance the same color, so I don't get the transformation from one to another color. That's one of the few. Oh, hang on! I need the fruit to not die. Oh, I need it. That was extremely close. Okay, I'm fine, but that was very scary. One stamina, baby.
Yeah, there you go. Everything's fine.
Oof. Very scary too. Okay, here I have a crystal, so I'm going to do the fast trap. The level I'm going to cheese entirely by just holding A.
See, I feel like if you're a developer and you add flying into your game, like this has to happen on a lot of levels.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no way that you can add flying and then use it responsibly.
Okay, here I need to hold A to keep flying while I'm mashing B. To get a 1 cycle kill.
See, now you can run Bucky. You're all set for the alligator.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Huh. Well, that's really nice to know. Thank you for telling me that. That's also a good confidence boost.
So what would you think is the hardest level, or not maybe level, but like whole world in this game?
5. 8 and 5. Second worst would be 5, and in the any percentage run, we're skipping off of the world, thankfully.
So what makes 5? Because we're kind of approaching that, so difficult.
You get an enemy type, first of all, that you don't see anywhere else in the game. Those are ghosts. Oh, we avoided that egg because it was an eggplant. Okay, and the ghosts in World 5, they're only found in 2 levels in total, and they're invincible. And their hitbox is ginormous. and they're really tricky to jump over or get under, and I hate them. Oh, whoops. And you only get them in World 5, and in the any percentage run, we skip the second half of it where the ghosts are. And also the final level in World 5 is this skeletal underground part that is also really hard. And the boss is also long to beat if you don't have a dinosaur friend, and it's really easy to get it and lose it before that. Okay, here we have a unique level that we don't see anywhere else in the game. Whoops, I got it. The boomerang can destroy boulders and rocks, which can be useful in certain levels, but overall I prefer the tomahawks. And here we get an extra red dino. That's why I took that dino in advance, because I knew I will get this one. Anyway, we repaired the mistake.
So sorry, what made that level unique?
It's a pyramid. It's the only
Oh.
level like that. It's the only level like that. The level type, excuse me.
I did not expect pyramid to be the answer there. That's funny. I mean, good on Hudson for creating pyramid assets, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That was the shortest level of the game. I kind of like how they made a transition from the pyramid to the wreckage ship. Okay, here we can go below, but I'm taking a safe strat here. We're getting a second purple dinosaur in case we mess up later. Because as I said, also when you don't have any more dinosaurs to finish World 7 and 8, you're in deep trouble. So taking many safe strats, excuse me. Yeah, voilà. Okay, there are two strats here. I'm taking the slower but more certain way of killing the boss.
Imagine says high Lapras, and I agree. I was thinking Lapras as well.
Oh, I messed up. I messed up the first two attacks.
I very much appreciate the little sunglasses this thing is wearing too.
Mm-hmm. You can get 4 strikes when he's on the top row when you don't mess up. Here it's maximum 2 and it's very risky. Bottom row. Okay, that was a slow fight. Unfortunately. Oh, never mind, I'm not done yet. Okay, I should have took Tomahawks actually.
How he appears, like bottom and top RNG, or is it a fixed pattern?
I think it's a fixed pattern, if I'm correct. And the little enemies that pop up, it's based on your location at a certain time interval. Okay, we are at the dreaded World 5, the almost worst world. At least the worst world after World 8. But we are going to skip the worst half of it soon. So we won't see the skeletal dragon. That is a pretty cool boss.
Please ignore the people spontaneously drag racing outside. That's just a thing apparently right now. I don't know if that picked up or not.
The bottom egg was an eggplant. I just know in advance. By doing the same stupid mistake, picking up the eggplant by accident. Eventually you learn to write it in your splits, so you don't forget anymore. I have many notes in my splits. I can't remember all of this by myself. I think that's a good strat.
How long did it take you to learn this one?
We're about at half of the run right now. Maybe a bit after half, actually. 1 stamina, yes. That's such a rush of energy when you finish at 1. You're on the verge of death. Okay, here there's a skip island, eat an egg. The clouds throwing thunderbolts are so scary.
Could you have been hit on that platform like that, or?
No. If I got higher, yes, but that dinosaur like throws rocks downwards like Blinky. So not from that angle, not from that height. Oh, and here it's really scary. You see, there's a transition from the bone dragon lair to the next world, which is going to be an ice world. That was a unique level called the Bone Crossing. Pretty cool, I think.
Yeah, it's kind of seeing like early. Sorry, need to see in early NES games how they started considering stuff like that. Because I mean, like if you take Mario 1 as an example, it was more worlds, but like transitioning from one world to another world. Even in Mario 3, like it was completely random. Like.
Exactly. Yeah, you can see the progression. It feels more like a quote-unquote real place.
Yeah, like you're traveling from somewhere that had bones to bone. It's like, oh man, revolutionary. But
yes. Okay. Whoa, I almost made a mistake here. I think I picked the wrong dinosaur, but that's fine. I always check on my splits to see which dinosaur I'm supposed to take, and I think it didn't split. Yeah, it didn't split. At least I didn't mess up.
How does that affect kind of like the strat of the level if you have the wrong dinosaur?
Well, that dinosaur attacks more by shooting projectiles, so I can just run and just attack head on with the enemies. And there was a lot of slopes, so I could just like fall from a slope and roll into an enemy instead of carefully trying to hit the enemy with the projectile from the blue dino. So that was a mistake. Okay, and here we have an alternate exit that makes this world much shorter. You press up here, you shoot skip, and then you get to this level instead of going to a volcano, which sucks. But this level is much tamer. And we get also... Oh, I made a mistake there. I forgot to take that spring. There are less levels too. Instead of 6 levels, if we take this first hidden exit, we get 4 levels instead. In the warpless route, I will not be allowed to do that, obviously. We'll need to do all the normal routes without any secret exit or secret room that can skip worlds.
What's
the fishes.
In time between like the warpless record and then I guess like the any percent record?
There's about... Hang on. About 10 minutes.
Oh, wow.
No, wait. Wait, is it 10 minutes? Okay, there's an eggplant here. Don't take this. Wait, hang on. Sometimes I mix up the times from 2 and 3, that's why. Oof, I messed up here. I'll take this back up. He's not really fast, but at least I won't die.
His sunglasses make up for it. He's here for that.
Exactly. Okay, I made a few mistakes, but so far this seems like a run that I can finish, so that's encouraging. We're a bit slower than usual. Actually, not that much. Okay. After only 3 levels, we get the boss level for this 7th world. We will have to do normally 5 levels before this 6th level. That's why in my split it goes from 3 to 6. But I'm not sure if you can see the splits anyway, but just explaining that.
Yeah, no, I can, but only on the stream, not necessarily on
Oh no!
obviously the video stream. Oh man,
I
that
messed
was
up here. Unfortunate.
what was the weird 2000 at the end of the level there?
Oh, that's when you're on foot, like with with nothing. And they give you a bonus. You get an extra life at each 20k points. Oh no, I messed up. I'm not used to beat this boss with no help. Okay, that's a problem. Let's do that instead. There's a problem with the red dino. I think that's a oops fudge. I think that's a glitch or design oversight or something. He cannot fire as fast as the blue one, even though they really look similar, except the color. And I made another mistake. Okay, focus. Need to do a really quick jump there, or else the lightning hits you. Okay, here I'm going to be a bit slower than usual, so I don't mess up. Doesn't fire as fast, so for the boss, he's not as fast as the blue dinosaur. Not sure if that's a glitch or what. Okay, baited the lightning bolts upwards so I could jump more easily. Okay, now we're not ahead anymore. Unfortunate.
It's really weird that there's like a different rate of fire.
Yep. Like I said, I'm not certain if it's normal or intended or what. Oh. Like with the blue one, he will be already dead. So it's like twice as long. Whoops, fudge. Hang on, that's a mistake.
Suddenly making that.
Fudge.
Okay, suddenly starting soon.
Sorry.
We're back. It's okay.
There's always crazy things that happens when I try to do no resets. I twitch it and change the scene by accident. Oh no. Okay, the volcano levels are terrible. Really hard levels. And the dreaded satanic frogs.
I feel in any video game, frogs are satanic at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Frogs
Totally.
and birds all together in this level, like the best NES animals all together at last.
Oof. Okay, we get a red dino back. And bye. Never mind. I talked too soon. Oh, we are at one. Oh, that was so scary. Okay, now we need to be really careful. Oh, we don't have anything else. Okay, I don't have much of a choice.
So is there a reason why aliens kidnapped your girlfriend?
Nope.
Nope.
Absolutely random.
It's okay.
That's a good question, though.
Hey man, I want to understand the lore, but no. So you know what? We'll throw it out there. The same guy that wrote the story for this must have been the same guy that wrote the story for Cloverfield Lane.
That's probable at this point.
The ending of that movie, aliens out of nowhere. It's like, why?
Okay, I'm not used to do this level this way. Let's see if it works. Whoa, that was very laggy. Actually, that works with the flying dino. Never tried this. Oh, that actually worked fine. I normally do it with the green one.
Yeah, that looked pretty smooth, honestly. Didn't look too bad.
Backup strats, let's go.
Yeah.
We're trying really hard to finish the run. Because we made some unfortunate mistakes, but I think it's still possible. I think I should take maybe one more fruit just to be on the safe side. There we go. Okay, we didn't even need it actually. Could have finished at 1 stamina, but it's not a big time gain. Okay, now we need to change. If I would have kept the flying dino, I would have died when I entered the water there, which would have been a waste.
Actually died? Like,
Oh, poop. Lupus is poopus. Ah, actually, that's a better alternative. I have 2 more. That's better. That's actually a blessing in disguise. Okay, this spike part is scary. Oh no. I hesitated there. Okay, go.
oh man, that cycle.
Okay, I have time. Oh, I need food. Oof. I need more food. Oof. Oh. I think I'm fine now. Oh, I will take it just in case. No.
Last second. Oh man, they really make you work in this level.
We're fine.
Oh.
If I had no tomahawks, I would have gotten 2,000 points. Final level. Oh, that's not good. We don't have much left. Okay, the level will be fine with the flying dino, but I won't be able to do anything at the boss. You'll see why. So I would have to lose it voluntarily. We'll take this. Oof. Need to break. Oof. This level is very hard. Okay. Final boss. We have to lose the dinosaur, unfortunately. So I'll try to land at a safe place because you get bumped when you get hit. Okay, this is going to be a slow fight, but if I take my time, we're safe.
So the pattern is kind of the same on this boss then.
Well, yeah, except the projectiles, which are based on your location. The laser are always vertical. First form is done, then we get the real aliens from inside. Always in the same order. I thought it was RNG when I played this a while ago. It's always left, right, up, repeat. Okay, normally I will be way closer to the alien, but since I really don't want to die, I'll be slow here, and then we go back to the right side. It's not even hard.
This honestly is a pretty generous second phase, considering some second phases in NES video games.
Yeah, the bosses are not that hard in this game, honestly. Most of them, at least. The final boss is pretty tame. Hey, voila. That's a 28 minutes. That's not a PB, but I'm 49 seconds off the PB, so if I didn't mess up maybe 2 or 3 times less, I could have maybe PB'd. So that's
still pretty solid.
Thank you.
Just for the people watching, it was a 28:02 by your splits because the timer on screen got a little bit mangled a bit. It says you actually had a 15:21 on screen, so significantly faster than...
I think I died at the final boss last time. I think that's why. For the final split. So yeah, that worked. Thank you very much.